Trump backs Shedeur Sanders after draft slide. What is wrong with NFL owners? When Shedeur Sanders slid all the way to the 5th round of the NFL draft, jaws dropped. This was not the plan. The former Colorado Buffaloes quarterback had been projected to go as high as number. Then came the free fall, and a ton of questions. Why did one of the most talked about players in college football suddenly get the cold shoulder from NFL teams? Enter Donald Trump. Yes, that Donald Trump. Just as fans and analysts scratched their heads, the former president took to Truth Social with one of the most unexpected endorsements of the weekend. Are they stupid? Trump's rhetorical grenade. In his trademark all-caps style, Trump did not hold back. What is wrong with NFL owners, are they stupid? He wrote, Deion Sanders was a great college football player, and was even greater in the NFL. He is also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback son, has phenomenal genes, and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, Shedeur, and say hello to your wonderful father. Now, say what you will about Trump's delivery, it sure gets people talking. And that post? It hit like a thunderclap in the middle of draft weekend noise. Even the family was stunned. Shedeur's brother, Shilo Sanders, was clearly still processing it when he appeared on the One Night with Steiny podcast. Man, I am not even gonna lie, that was the coolest thing I have ever seen, bro, Shilo said, nearly laughing. Fam, if you got the president tweeting, bro, you know something's wrong. Then he added, almost proudly, that was a win for Trump. And honestly, he has a point. Whether or not you support Trump politically, his voice still moves headlines, and sometimes locker rooms. So, what happened? Why did Sanders, who lit up college defenses with precision throws and field vision beyond his years, slip so far down the board? Some say it was about attitude. Others think it was team fit, or maybe scouts just overthought the whole thing. But when someone with Deion Sanders as a father and a highlight reel that could melt your phone ends up going 100+ picks later than expected, you start to wonder. Was it nerves about the media circus around the Sanders family? Was it a personality mismatch with old-school general managers? Or was it just another case of teams playing it safe? Big names, big opinions. Even Alabama coaching legend Nick Saban got dragged into the draft weekend swirl, not because of Shedeur, but thanks to an unrelated story about a player pushing the red button in the Oval Office during a Trump visit. It was just one more bizarre moment in an already chaotic sports news cycle. Back to Shedeur. Now he finds himself in the quarterback room alongside Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, and Dylan Gabriel. Not exactly a death sentence, right? In fact, it might be a golden opportunity. The comeback starts now. Shedeur will have every chance to compete. And with the chip on his shoulder now looking more like a boulder, do not be surprised if he shows up at training camp ready to prove every doubter wrong, and maybe flash a little Trump-fueled swagger while he's at it. After all, when a former president calls you a winner and the world is watching, you either shrink or shine. A bet? Shedeur Sanders is going to shine.